Well, basically we continue what we started last year to try to have a member-focused event at the start of the gathering here. And what we wanted to do here is actually follow up on what we did last year, which was to gather input from the members. And one of the points that was raised was that this whole advocacy element here was maybe not thoroughly understood. What was the benefit to members really, and what was these advocacy groups working on? So the board decided to invite chairmen of JFCCT's, Joint Foreign Chamber of Commerce's in Thailand's various committees to come and explain a little bit more in detail about what they did, and also answer a couple of questions that we had prepared for them. The second thing we did here was also a follow-up on last year's input that we gathered from members, which was that the board decided to look at how we're organized and try to get involvement from members here. So we looked at new committees or groups where members can join board members and work on promoting issues that are important to them. And we had 5 groups here now that actually confirmed that they're relevant, and look forward to giving value to members going forward.
These five groups, they are concentrated on what issue?
Basically, one was to go back and revisit our somewhat dormant Nordic young professionals, which was I think we did about 5 years ago. We launched it together with the Swedish and the Norwegian Chamber to look at whether this still was relevant today, to have a special gathering of younger, maybe new arrivals here. So that was one of the focuses. The second focus was to look at this whole anti-corruption. Stanley Kang, the chairman of the Joint Foreign Chambers of Commerce in Thailand, actually mentioned that this tax there is on doing business in Thailand, which comes from corruption, is really hurting everybody, and should the Danish chamber actually have a particular focus on that. We also looked at senior members of our groups here, in particular past presidents, and we put together a senior advisory professional group which will now meet quarterly, and where anybody who would like to tap into this more than 300 years of experience can show up and get an informal, friendly advice from people who have been here for a long time and may have been in similar situation.